I've been channeling through a lot today about heart expansion and about what this actually means. And it's so connected into the move from me to we, right? From the version of ourselves that we're all born into that is so consumed with ourselves and really feeling like we are the center of everything, right? And as we advance on our path, we begin moving into we. How can we serve others? How can we help others? And for a while there's a difficult balance because we don't want to be going so far into we that we lose me. And so we have to make sure that we're always filling ourselves up before we fill others up. But what I really have been bringing forward today is all about how our fear of having our heart broken prevents us from opening our heart fully to others. And I can see how I never let that actually occur in my life. And that is how I have landed here, where my heart is very expansive and very much able to hold others. I had this really interesting dream last night where I saw how all of the times I opened up to others and told them I love you. And again and again and again and again and again, I was rejected. I was laughed at. I was left in the dust because the other person wasn't able to feel that love. And that's okay, right? And all of the times that my heart broke for this didn't stop me from feeling with my heart. It could have, but I didn't choose that. I kept my voice open. I kept speaking. And now I can see a similar parallel. And so, anyway, eventually, right, I met Phil, and Phil loves me. He wasn't afraid to feel love back. And I was able to experience that because even though my heart had broken over and over and over again, I didn't stop looking for love. And I can see the parallel in coming online and speaking that my heart has broken over and over and over again over the last few years as I have been in the public and I have shared my truth. And there have been people that have been very, very angry with my truth. And it has been very, very, very painful. It has hurt my heart. And that didn't stop me, though, from continuing to show up. But I know it does for a lot of people. I know a lot of people have dreams and want to go do things, and it might be you, but there might be a fear of the judgment of what other people will say, of maybe losing people in your life because of it. And I want you to know, whether it's you putting yourself out there or if it's you finding love, whatever it is, how can you open your heart more? How can you literally say, I trust you, heart? Because here's the thing, our heart is part of our internal compass. If our heart feels something, it is our divine direction telling us, go down this path. Now, it's not guaranteeing that the person or the situation is going to love you back, but it is guaranteeing that this is the path that you're supposed to go on, whether or not the situation ends up the way that you desire it to. It will bring you eventually to the situation that you desire. So I think that just looking at our heart is not just this internal organ, but it's also part of our inner guidance system. And our heart always knows the way. The thing is, most of us are so afraid that our heart will hurt or become broken that we don't take the risks that our heart is leading us to take. So how can you take more risks that your heart is leading you to take? How can you trust your heart more? I love you. You've got this.